Northwest Strong representing with Preston-born Rhio. And do you know what? A real star on the Northwest scene and making it across to the Northeast scene as well, Matthew, as we've seen lately at North.
You know what? Everything you just said's true, Tom. But God, has she been putting her way in, blocking the way for G. Adams' victories these past few times here, the visits to the Anarchy Brewery. So, sure, she's nice. She's having a lovely time in the Northwest, having pie sandwiches. That's what they eat over there. But I'm going to be unbiased as possible and say it'd be nice if Gia beat her.
I'll be interested to see this one. Like you say, these two, Rhio and Gia Adams, formed an alliance during the last few months with Tonga and Lizzie Evo making their way across the Mersey here. And this is the first time I genuinely think we've seen them in action against one another. Correct me if I'm wrong. And immediately sizing each other up.
I wonder this being a three-way rather than a singles match could be very interesting.
But look at Eve Bateman. Fair play to Eve Bateman, who could have easily just stepped back and let these two squabble, got straight in the middle of it. A proper tinderbox in Eve Bateman that we're going to find later on. And here's Rhio and Gia Adams now squaring up.
Some headlock takedowns there. Both of them feel each other out. Like I said, they have been it's been an all-right alliance, but, you know, it's now that they don't need to team up anymore, some of the problems they got rid of, it is everyone's eager to see who's better one-on-one.
But look at this. Meanwhile,
whoa,
Jesus!
Wait, all right.
Eve Bateman, this match moving at quite the pace so far. Eve Bateman immediately.
Oh, flapjack.
Establishing dominance over these two.
On to G. Adams.
This is the story of this match, Matt, right? This is the story of this match. Gia Adams and Rhio, keen to find out who is the better wrestler out of those two. But here's Eve Bateman playing spoiler, a speed bump in the story of Gia Adams and Rhio. And I don't think she would have it any other way.
No, you're right. And G. Adams supposed to be sick of this. Last time, she don't have a nice old match, but it was scramble rules. So you have to have eyes at the back of your head, and Gia does not have those. She's not weird. And here we are, three-way match. More the same. Hey, who's better between me and Mrs. Pie Bap? I guess I'll find out after I dealt with you. The Queen of Crime.
One fall to a finish, and looking to steal this one is Eve Bateman with a shot below the waist to Gia Adams.
Oh, nice kidney punch there. She didn't know it was away. In the range, looking very impressive so far. Newcomer to NCL.
Well, this is a night where you can really make an impact. And Eve Bateman knows this. Like, on a night like this, we've already seen some really strong debuts, some really strong returns. Eve Bateman wants to stand out by getting a W over Rhio, who we've seen a couple of times here, and one of the Northeast stalwarts in Gia Adams. And she may be on course to do that.
The flood of new talent coming in the NCL, and the winners are, of course, the fans. But at the same time, the wrestlers... No time for scrubs. Only the best can show up here. And, Samoan drop. Might be looking to finish this early. Or maybe already sick of it. Oh, no. Unfortunate junction getting slammed. Right into Rhio. Referee. Part there, doing a good job. Thank you, pal. Ducking that. Oh, and again. I won't say quite a miscommunication. I mean, worked out in the end. And now, Chinlock not working. Taking it down. Very strong Irish whip there, bloody hell. And we're running sidewalk slam.
Gia Adams keen to establish dominance in this triple threat match and get back on course for that North Wrestling Championship shot.
Shotgun dropkick. Kabow.
And Rhio, meanwhile, looking to establish a big win for herself in North Wrestling. Wins that really haven't come her way as much as she hoped they would. As we've talked about before, Matthew.
Hey, the whole thing, iron sharpens iron. You only get better by... Oh, here we go. Good ring awareness then, easy for me to say, from the Queen of Crime.
A rambunctious debut so far for Eve Bateman, who is absolutely stepping up and giving the fight to Rhio and giving the fight to Gia Adams.
I can see where her name comes from, the Queen of Crime, because she's currently stealing the show here in her debut match. No, maybe not. And Gia took it back.
All of a sudden, Gia Adams, the most powerful force, the hardest hitting lass in the Northeast, proving that is not just a fancy t-shirt slogan. Roaring elbows there by Adams to Bateman and Rhio.
Oh, you know what's coming next? Splash.
Dewdrop
now-
special.
Oh, I thought it might have been it. I like that. Gia thought, you know what? I can't have both these people either side of me. I'll put them both together, try and pin them both at once, and it just didn't work. Very strong competitors here. And Gia wouldn't have it any other way. Beautiful modified famous are there. Again, not sound like a stickler for rules, but a hell of a pin. Wait, what? Dare got caught in the... Oh, right.
Eve Bateman looking to get famous in this showing tonight against Gia Adams and Rhio, kicking out at 2.
Take some of the hair in the process.
Gia,
Shocking, that.
North Faithful coming live for Gia Adams in this match. Enziguri.
Oh, again, perfect time to be hitting that move. That's why these three-way matches...
Whoa!
So bloody annoying. And then the sack of shit connects.
The power of Eve Bateman.
Oh, Gia with one arm. Scoop her entire body up. Samoan drop. That'll be a perfect time to go for the pin, but no, she's up. Bloody hell, Bateman. Oh, try to block the DDT. Guy's got a lot of fire in, hasn't she?
A lot of fire coming out, and there's a fiery super kick from Rhio. You have to believe that if Rhio hadn't been there, that fisherwoman's DDT, that Adams smasher, would have kept Eve Bateman down.
Oh, running heel kick. From halfway across the ring. Rhio now. Oh, what can she do here? She's got one leg there. Oh, Christ. Crashing and landing the center of the ring, and that's it. Blimey. A very mixed reaction there from the crowd. Some stunned, but some saying, no, she is good. You know, she is from the Northwest. We do have to give it to them, Tom. Very deserved win. Always hard to figure out where everyone is. Left ear, the right ear, bottom ear, on top ear in some cases in the three-way dance, but Rhio managing very successfully that brutal-looking DDT and direct on the head there on Gia Adams.
I go on the record, Math, and say that is Rio's biggest win in North so far. What an impact to now say you've picked up a win over Gia Adams, and Gia is in a bad way after that by the looks of things. That was a rough landing for Gia Adams. It was successful for Rhio, though, and respect being shown by Rhio for Gia Adams there.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, right? These two have an alignment. They have a kinship. But
that was...
It's
That was
competition.
months ago, Tom.
Rio's saying it. Look, this competition, that's what all this is about.
That's nice of Gia. You say, no. Give her a due.
Oh, show of respect there from Rhio and Gia Adams. Soaking in the adulation. No shame in losing on a night like that. One hell of a triple threat match here at We Truly Mean All the Disrespect.